Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the very much requested eyebrow tutorial. Now the reason I wanted to do this was one, I've definitely changed up how I do my eyebrows, but two, I started using drugstore products instead of more expensive stuff. So I feel like this is perfect for anybody who's just getting into makeup or anybody who wants to kind of cut back on the cost of their makeup. And I actually am really liking the technique of doing a little bit of pencil with some powder. If you've seen my old eyebrow tutorial, I showed you how I used to do my eyebrows with just powder, and I showed you how I used to do my eyebrows with just pencil. This technique is pencil and powder. I don't know why I did it like this, but this technique is pencil and powder, and it is, like I said, all drugstore. So the two products that I am actually using are also super cheap. So even though it's drugstore, doesn't mean it has to be the expensive end of the drugstore. I am using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Eyebrow Pencil. This is in the color Taupe, and this just comes with the brow pencil itself on one end, and on the other side is a little spoolie. So this is perfect for on the go. Just take it out, brush your brows, color them in. And then the other item that I'm using is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. This is in the color Light. This comes with its own little gel. I didn't really want to use that. I actually haven't even tried it, but I'm just not a fan of like gel. This is as jelly as it gets for me. But the powder itself is what I really liked because it's just a nice, soft, light color. And I've noticed that I've really been into doing my brows a little bit lighter. If you notice, the colors are light and taupe, and I have very dark brows. But I was feeling like the dark brows were just like too overpowering, so I was like, let me just take something a little bit lighter and see what happens. And I've actually really liked the results. This is pretty much what my brows look like. They are kind of in between when I'm supposed to get them done, so they're a little bit hairier and a little bit more long. Like my eyebrow hairs tend to grow long before they grow like full, so do excuse that. If you guys want to see how I do my brows, then go ahead and just keep on watching. I'm going to start off with the Wet n Wild Brow Pencil in Taupe. What I will do is I will start with the bottom front half here and just start by kind of outlining the bottom of our eyebrow. Then I'll take the pencil and I'll go to the top. And I'll start drawing out how I want my arch to look. And then once I started doing the arch, I start to kind of draw out the tail. And so this is kind of what you have right now. Then I focus my brow on like the front portion. So if you notice with my brows, my left brow is a lot thicker than my right brow, and for some reason my right brow kind of goes towards my nose, and then this one just kind of goes this way. I don't know, it's really weird. But to kind of even that out, what I will do is I will kind of draw above my natural brow. So see how we're kind of drawing above it? And start to kind of like straighten it out. Okay, and that's how I will start off with the outline. I'll show you guys how I colored, and I'm gonna go ahead and just start drawing this one out. Now with this one, it is a little bit different because some of my eyebrow is missing right here. Kind of got chopped off the last time I got my eyebrows done. And then like I said, this brow is a lot thicker than this brow, so I don't have to overdraw as much for this brow. I overdraw a little bit more for this one just to kind of even them out. So I'll show you what I mean. Basically, it's the same exact process. I'm gonna start with the lower portion of the brow. And you'll notice when I'm drawing this one, I try to bring it down just a little bit so that it can kind of match with the brow that I have on the right side. But again, we'll go into the arch. Now I'm gonna go a lot closer to where my natural hair is. I know it looks really funky right now, don't worry, we're gonna comb it out and everything, but I go a lot closer to where my natural hair is, and I start to draw out this brow. Once you have kind of drawn out the shape that you want, just kind of go in with the other side or just a spoolie, whatever you have, and kind of comb it out so it looks a little bit less harsh. The next drugstore item that I actually use is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. You guys, this thing, again, $3 I think, I don't even remember, but so cheap, so good. We're gonna powder up the front of our brow and then just kind of drag it into the rest of our brow. I take an angled brush and I just kind of start by going and making a little bit of a squared off front of my brow, and then I start to drag that color into the rest of my brow. And then I'll literally just use powder to go back over everything to soften it up. Now this brow, I always have to focus on trying to put more product up in the front just to kind of make it look like it goes down as far as this brow does. So I tend to like layer on the product in the front, but it's totally up to you guys and your brows. And that is pretty much the finished look for you guys. This is how you can make your brows look like stepsisters instead of distant cousins. That's pretty much as good as it's gonna get for me because I have a scar on one side and the other side kind of is fuller and grows in a different shape. So this is kind of how you can take brow powder and brow pencil and make your eyes look somewhat symmetrical. I hope it was easy for you guys. I hope that you guys learned something from it, and I hope you enjoyed it, of course. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. If you like this makeup look that I'm wearing, give this video a huge thumbs up if you want to see a video on it. I was playing around with the Daisy Marquez palette from BH Cosmetics and I was like, kind of into the yellows and oranges right now. Maybe I should try to be something a little crazy. So I went a little crazy. This is crazy for me. I know it's not like crazy, but this is crazy for me because I am a neutrals, golds, coppers, browns kind of girl. And so like being yellow and orange is just like out of my comfort zone, but I'm kind of liking it. You guys let me know what you think down below. But with that all being said, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video. It really does mean a lot to me, and I hope that I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.